Hey everybody, we are on day 12 of Shelter in Place. How are all y'all doing? I'm glad I had a big online event today because that really boosted my energy. But I want to talk about for moments of panic because we're all feeling all the feels. And you need to. Do not stuff your emotions down because if you stuff them down, over time, they're going to manifest as something physical that you're going to have to deal with. So you don't want to deal with both the physical and the emotional. So let's just feel all the feels and deal with the emotional. So please do not stuff them down. So if you ever have moments of feeling panic, I want to give you a couple of tools to work with. So panic comes from the energy of just not being in control. And if you're like me, I am a control management specialist, okay? And there's a lot of people like me on the planet that we get things done, and we have a calendar, and we have checklists, and we just take care of things, right? Post me a comment if you can relate to this. So I like to do a lot of research into essential oils, into their historic purpose as well as their energetic purpose. And I have a trio here that can really help with moments of panic. Okay, so let's start with the first oil, orange oil. Orange oil is calming. Where am I going to put my oils here? Orange oil is calming. You're going to find it in a lot of calming blends. It releases obsessive thoughts and obsessive fears and highly charged emotions. Okay, well, that kind of sounds like panic, right? It is for perfectionists who struggle with not being in control. Now, there are things that we can control, but there are things right now that we can't. And it's really hard to sit back and watch it. So orange oil is amazing for that. Pedda, which you probably haven't heard of, and you may not have this in your stock. Pedda historically has been used for the nervous system, especially nervous exhaustion from stress. So it helps us to be rather than to do. So it's good for control management specialists like me, and it helps us to release habitual emotions that we cling to as an avoidance technique. So right now with the current state of the world, this is all of these avoidance techniques and these, controlling is being stripped away from us so that sometimes all we're left with is our raw emotions, which can include panic, because we're being asked to deal with them. That's what Pedda is good for. Oh, that is an awesome oil. And then the last, it's not even an oil, it is an absolute extract. It's called Jasmine. And of course, Rudy has to be here. You know Rudy's got to be here. He's always here. So Jasmine is historically has been used for emotional balance, and it brings euphoria. It's actually known as an aphrodisiac oil, and I think we all could use with a little bit of that right now, don't you think? Now, here's the thing. You don't use them individually. You put them together. So you put them in your diffuser, put a drop of each in your hand, rub together and smell, make a roller ball of them. So I got all three. This is how I test blends. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. This is one of my favorites. I make a lot of blends, and I share the blends with a lot of people, but I don't necessarily share the recipe. Y'all just got a recipe. So I love it. I hope it helps. Now I want to give you one more tool. What's this? This is a big chunk of black tourmaline. So crystals like black tourmaline or shungite are really good for grounding, because when you're feeling panic or fear or worry, you're not grounded. You got to get yourself grounded. Go put your feet on the ground, your bare feet on the ground. Well, it's a little cold here in Michigan, and it's rainy, and it's today. So I'm not going to do that. I did that yesterday. What you can do is get yourself a decent sized chunk of black tourmaline and just hold it. Just hold it and close your eyes and just let it calm you down. And if you need to, sleep with it under your pillow. Seriously, put it on your nightstand, sleep with it under your pillow, because a lot of panic comes at night when we're alone with our thoughts. So I just wanted to share these two things, and I hope these help you. Post a comment below if you try this and it works for you. All right? Take care.